We're only a few months away from Star Wars Celebration Europe 2023, and just as we've seen so often with Disney Star Wars over the past decade, instead of focusing on something that majority of fans care about, that most normal fans out there would actually be excited for or interested in, instead, they've decided to promote and focus on this small fringe minority of people. These people that don't represent actual fans, but unfortunately for Disney, it's the woke activists that they have tried to make their core audience. Instead of focusing on what normal fans want, what's Disney Star Wars doing? Well, they're promoting a Star Wars drag panel at Star Wars Celebration. Remember what the criticism was? If you get upset about the current state of Star Wars and the decisions they're making, well, Star Wars is just for kids, guys. Well, now these very same people are advocating and encouraging and clapping for a drag panel at Star Wars Celebration. I'm not sure what drag has anything to do with Star Wars, but I guess this is Disney Star Wars, so for that gay Jedi to get so excited about his drag panel at Star Wars Celebration, I guess this is just the next predictable step for Disney. The Walt Disney Company's grooming agenda continues, Star Wars Celebration to feature panel about drag shows. The Walt Disney Company made it abundantly clear the company has a grooming agenda when it opposed a bill in Florida to prevent the teaching of sexual orientation and gender identity from kindergarten through the 3rd grade, and that agenda is still in effect as the company approved a panel about drag for the upcoming Star Wars Celebration. And of course, the people running the panel, it's not like they're Lucasfilm employees, but when you look at the replies for this, you will see not only do you have Matt Martin, part of the Lucasfilm story group, not only have Kristen Bates, who also works for Star Wars, who's one of the person doing like the High Republic show, of course, this freak, but of course, Star Wars, the official Star Wars account itself. We can't wait to see it. This is their core audience now. This is who they wanted as their core audience, and that, quite frankly, is why Disney Star Wars is dead. And they will continue to double and triple and quadruple down, all while pushing away that core audience that could have made this really, truly successful. I am humbled, grateful, and over the forest moons to announce that my Star Wars Celebration panel with pencil scratching and somebody, I imagine these people have pronouns in their bios. Yes, she, they. What about this person? Oh, just TV producer. There you go. That's it. No pronouns. Shocking. Star Wars is a drag. Exploring Star Wars through the art of drag has been officially approved. We can't wait to share this with you all. Let's read this, right? This official Star Wars Celebration approved panel. The long and rich history of drag has graced the world with entertainment, culture, political action, and so much more. It's no wonder, then, that today the art form has reached such cultural significance that the truths and concepts of drag performance permeate countless aspects of our daily lives, including Star Wars. Some of Star Wars' very best characters embody various core principles of drag, pretending to be somebody else, hiding yourself, hiding your true self, maybe. If you're going to reach it out to that far expanding, then I guess. When you see some of these replies, like at one point, all 3 of the original trilogy characters were in drag, meaning that they dressed up in disguise to fool people. Is that what you're talking about? Drag shows, drag queens, drag as it's being defined here, it's inherently sexual. Everybody understands that. Not only are you approving this and bringing this into an all ages thing for kids, Star Wars Celebration, right? There's going to be people of all ages walking through there. But I guess Disney Star Wars is totally down for this. Whether it's Din Djarin's drag as personal expression and self-discovery, Asajj Ventress's drag as queer rebellion, or Padme Amidala's drag as self-empowerment. The relevance of drag even spills out the pages and screens of Star Wars and flows through the fandom itself through its hobbies like cosplay. Yes, these people are freaks. These people are absolute degenerate freaks. They have to push themselves into everything they see, right? It doesn't matter that Star Wars had nothing to do with drag. All that matters is that they see an opportunity to twist and justify and pretend like this thing that was made in 1977. Really, at the end of the day, they were talking about drag this whole time. It's always embodied the core principles of drag queens. While taking an introductory look at the history and function of drag in our world today, let's also explore its thematic renaissance and influential presence in everyone's favorite far, far away galaxy. So this is half about Star Wars and half about just drag itself. the fact that this is being endorsed and promoted by Disney Star Wars at this point in time, I guess should not be a surprise to anyone. But this is just one more thing. When you look at Disney, when you look at Lucasfilm, when you look at the way they've treated their actual fan base, their core audience that was out there, the one that they kicked away, and instead of embraced these woke lunatics, you get what you deserve. And Disney Star Wars is certainly getting what it deserves. At this point in time, when you look at the pathetic ratings for something like Andor, didn't even make the charts a lot of the weeks it was released, Disney Star Wars feels very, very dead. The Mandalorian 3 trailer, I just don't see the same type of hype going around this stuff, especially that dog shit Book of Boba Fett, dog shit Obi-Wan, and, Andor, which I think was competent, but I just don't think a lot of people cared about it or watched it, because quite frankly, Disney has destroyed themselves, and they've destroyed Star Wars. Let me know what you think about Drag Queen Story Hour at Star Wars Celebration. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.